Well, congratulations. You are now a massage therapist, and I am so happy for you. I just want to let you know, with all of the anxiety and excitement, I guess, that you might be feeling right now about how to get started as a massage therapist and body worker, this period, this first couple of months of being in the field, it's not going to last forever. Eventually, you're going to get really used to it, and it's just going to be a way of life for you. In response to that anxiety and stress that you're feeling right now, I just want to let you know that you don't have to be perfect. Of course, you know you don't have to be perfect, but you're building step by step. The first suggestion that I have is specific to massage therapists and body workers that are trying to start their own practice, trying to build their own clientele. What I want to suggest first, I keep hearing, I want to kind of push back on this idea that maybe you should charge less for massages at first because it will make you feel better about charging at all when you don't think that you're a very good massage therapist yet. I want to push back on this because the fact is that if you got through training, you're better than everybody else. You're a better massage therapist than anybody who doesn't have training. So there's that. That's the first thing. Second, my argument is that if you're going to charge less for your work, you're going to attract the wrong kind of clientele. You're going to attract people who don't respect your work. They're not coming to you. If you're trying to entice them with less money, this because they want a cheap massage and they don't take you seriously. And it's a slippery slope to burnout when you're working for cheap for people. So I really want to push back and say you can offer two tiers. This is what I did when I was trying to build my clientele. So my first tier was free. Any opportunity that I had to volunteer my massage chair for free to work on people for 10 or 15 minutes, hand them my business card, they were gone. So it didn't take much physical effort for me. They didn't have to undress. It was really low commitment. They got to sample and experience me, and that's where I built my most clientele, was through doing chair massages voluntarily for free at events. Otherwise, any massage that somebody received in my massage room was full price compared to the standard spa or clinical massage. I charge a little bit extra because I don't do like the tip, the gratuity. I'm close to my clients, have a good relationship with them. I don't want them to have to guess what to tip me. So I charge extra to include the gratuity. So, I charge a nice decent amount. And I was doing that when I was only a year into being a massage therapist. I was charging the full amount. If people didn't like it, they didn't have to come back if they didn't like my style. Over time, I got better at being a massage therapist, and I established my clientele, and they know exactly what I do and what to expect and what to pay me. So that's the first thing I want to say as you're establishing yourself. Big piece of advice: don't work for cheap. Work for free in short stints to entice people over if you have to. Otherwise, full price for yourself, for your longevity, and for everybody else in the field. Next thing, it has to do with building up to a full schedule. So when you first get out of massage school, you might be broke because you haven't been working, you've been in massage school, you really want to get started, and you're going to want to just go full throttle into it. I would not commit to a full-time schedule right away because it's going to be overwhelming at first. Very stressful because you're not quite sure what you're doing yet, and you're kind of muddling through it, and you're trying to balance time as you're working so you can fit everybody in the right time frames, 1 hour and 90 minutes. It's a lot of pressure. So for the first few months, I really want to suggest that you don't go full-time. You start if you're working for a business, you start out part-time. Even if they want you to work full-time, start out part-time and build your schedule up from there. That way you have time to acclimate yourself physically and mentally to the work instead of burning out and being like, I can't do this. Okay, so start out gentle. The next suggestion that I have for new massage therapists is be vulnerable and put yourself out there to more experienced massage therapists and ask them for trades or ask them to let you give them a massage. So if you're working for a spa or a clinic and the table's available and there are other massage therapists around, or you can, reach out to other massage therapists if you have your own space, ask them to come over and let you massage them and get their feedback. And they might offer to show you some of their favorite techniques. Be vulnerable, ask stupid questions. Don't be afraid of criticism. I know it's hard. I know it's hard being embarrassed, just having started, but you will learn so much from giving as many massages to experienced massage therapists as possible. That's another way of bringing in clientele, believe it or not. You are not in competition with other massage therapists. You are creating a network of people that you know that have every massage therapist and body worker has their own style, their own schedule, their own way of doing things. When you're creating this network of people that need treatment and people that give treatment, you can say, well, I know this other massage therapist that does it this other way. Would you like their card? Because you've had that experience and they're going to do the same thing for you. They're booked. Somebody's like, I'm in crisis. I need a massage therapist as soon, like in the next week. They'll send them your way, which is a great way to build clientele. So don't see them as competition. Don't see it as super mean criticism that you need to be scared of. Make yourself vulnerable and let yourself get some feedback from other massage therapists. Another piece of advice that I have has to do with interacting with the client, and that is something that's really easy to overlook when you're getting started with a client, whether you're doing your own practice or you're working in a joint collective clinic or a spa. And that is when you are working with a client for the first time, even if they say, oh yeah, I've had a massage before, you still have to walk them through your whole process of how you work, what your style is, or what you think your style is for now, because you just got started. Walk them through how much they should undress, walk them through the positioning that's going to be expected. Just make sure and explain as much as possible and make sure that they understand what you're talking about before you get started. I'm telling you this because when I first started, there were gaps between what I assumed they knew and what they actually did know when it comes to massage therapy and how the treatment was going to play out. I've had clients that got started with me that have only experienced body work while being dressed, like Thai massage or different kinds of stretching or neuromuscular technique work. And then I've had other clients that have only experienced spa massages, and they were like, hey, wait a minute, are you going to be one of those weirdos that doesn't let me get undressed? And then I had one guy that expected a lomi lomi massage. Like he came, he was scheduled, he showed up, and he was like, he didn't call it lomi lomi. He's like, I just want a towel over my crack. And I was like, I don't do it that's not my style. And so unfortunately, he went through with the massage and I never saw him again. But I mean, he was disappointed because he expected to have the whole almost naked treatment. And that's not what I do. So we've got to have these conversations before they get on the table to circumvent any kind of extra trouble. And then finally, the last suggestion that I have for new massage therapists, at least in this video, it's just a thought. And that is that not every client is going to like you. Transference is a real thing where the client comes in and they've already decided something about you from the time that they look at you. They've already decided that they don't like you. And you could be doing a little people pleaser dance and trying to do everything right, and it's going to make you a nervous wreck through the whole session. and you just got to get over yourself. That's what it comes down to, is that you have to just get over yourself. I've got to share this. In my first month working as a massage therapist at a clinic, I had a client come in and they acted like everything was fine. And then they went home and wrote a scathing negative review, naming me specifically and all the terrible things that they thought that I did. Fortunately, I was backed up by the clinic that I was working at. They supported me and took my side in the experience. But there will be clients that don't like you. And that really hits hard, because for the most part, massage therapists are getting their egos boosted all day long, every day when they're working. You're so amazing, because you're in this therapeutic relationship where you're in a position of authority and you're taking care of their body, you're making them feel good. They come away and they're like, you knew what to do with me, and it was amazing. And your ego's like, yeah. But then one person comes along, they don't like you, and you're crushed. In time, after the first 90 days, in time, you'll get used to it and you'll be like, oh well, that kind of sucked. And then you get over yourself and get on with life. And then you get back to the clients that love you, and then things get better. All right. Just know that, especially when you first start, there are going to be clients that just don't like you. Not because you did anything wrong, just because they just don't like you. And you'll get used to it. So if all of these suggestions felt like they really resonated with you, I want to invite you guys to like the video and subscribe for access to more videos regarding how to get started as a new massage therapist, how to avoid burnout as a massage therapist that's been around for a while, and some really great business strategies or income producing strategies. I want to focus on all of that with this channel. And I also want to invite you to get a hold of the ebook that I wrote, Survival and Flow, Your First 90 Days as a Massage Therapist. The link for it is in the description and in the pinned comment below. And get a hold of that, and it's going to give you some great suggestions on how to get started, some great support. So with that, I'm going to see you guys in the next video.